and the Royals. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration, though, and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. Weather-wise, absolutely perfect conditions, not a cloud in the sky.
Nice information there from David Gower. Two captains are in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in the batting lineup. Personally, I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start off with.
Has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Edge! Amazing delivery. Gone. Brilliant diving catch. They made it look so easy.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Cox comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Got right in behind it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Nice solid defensive shot. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Holder will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl on the City end. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Just about timed that perfectly.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Beaten on the drive.
Cox shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. A few moves made in the field.
Yes. Gone. It's a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edge! What a ball! Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Out! Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Not standing on ceremony, this one. Brilliantly timed and flew over the boundary for 6 runs.
Nice shot.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Absolutely nailed it.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Solid defence. Very compact.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Woes from the City end. Brilliant shot, that.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Taylor, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Super piece of timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Right out of the middle.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
This is everything.
Yeah.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Wait.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Thick edge. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. The Lions are 7 for 79. Couldn't have played that any better.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Middle that one. Great timing.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Super catch.
Van der Merwe at last has to go. It's been a brilliant innings.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Great shot.
Nothing wrong with that shot. Getting their iron straight away. That's raced for 4.
Cottrell has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Super shot that.
Got that one clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Good catch. Out.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
O'Connell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. And dropped. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yes. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Timed that brilliantly.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Cottrell didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yes, yes.
Nicked it.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
Yes, yes.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yes. No.
And a great catch. That wraps up the innings. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. A beauty. Brilliant catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Woakes, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
A direct hit, and this could be gone. Huge appeal. Misses. They failed to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps. Rock is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Good bit of timing there.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
7 runs added in that over. The Royals are 3 for 7. Going with pace now. Kuggeleijn, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Waiting. Yep. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yes.
Got right in behind it.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Oh, that's a spot.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot. Loud shout.
Yes.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Kuggeleijn ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. Big shout.
Oh, that's a spot.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of the over. The Royals are 3 for 23.
Yep.
Tricky, well played.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Catch! Yep.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Another one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. The Royals are 4 for 40.
Yep. No.
Solid defence, very compact.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Catch it!
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Caught. Gone.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the fifth wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Gale won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Nice shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Brook shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
getting on the drive.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
6 runs added in the over. The Royals are 5 for 46.
Yep. No, no, no!
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Drives and misses everything.
Gale shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Needs to be on target. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Yeah.
Clark gets off the mark.
Yep. No, no, no!
Just threw the shot too early.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. The right armour is coming into the attack from the... City end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Shah from the City end.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Shah with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Strong appeal.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away. Just threw the shot too early.
Shah has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Van der Merwe, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Taken! Really good one too.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait though to face their first ball. Edge! Amazing delivery. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. We've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yes.
Timed that perfectly.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Brilliant shot that.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Catch it.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Launched into it. Landed just short of the boundary rope for 4.
Cox, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yeah. No.
Clark will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Good bowling.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
8 runs added in that over. The Royals are 7 for 86.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Yeah.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away. Kugelheim did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Times it nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing. chasing that. Some adjustments to the field.
Loud shout.
Yep.
Considering a review for this one, don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Impacting outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire.
A brilliant decision to review. They bat on.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Could be close.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
9 runs added there. The Royals are 8 for 107.
Yes.
Got right in behind it.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Edge!
Yeah.
What a ball!
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Wow, that's missed a lot. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. And caught. A good one too at slip.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
Bowled! It's all over, and the bowling side get home in a thriller.
The Lions get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.